Hi guys, it's Thomas here from COTbase.com. Welcome to our weekly COT review. Today we're going to be analyzing the 14th Commitments of Traders Report of 2022. And as we always do, we shall start off by looking at the largest changes in commercials positions. But before we jump to the review, just a brief reminder, for those of you who are new to COT analysis, here at COTbase.com you shall find a lot of educational material explaining to you what the Commitments of Traders Report is all about, how you can analyze it. If you need, we do have some videos as well that will guide you through the analysis process, showing you a step-by-step way of analyzing this wonderful data. Okay, back to the review and starting off with our first market, which will be coffee. We have a 20% change in commercials positions, so we are talking about commercials. And we are analyzing the change in commercials net positions. This is based on a 52-week look-back period. So if you look at the chart, red representing commercials, you can see this recent change, which is greater than average. It is a bearish COT change signal suggesting some weakness coming in the next few days. Moving on to the 5 years chart, you can see that we had that bearish extreme in February. Just at that top, what a wonderful signal. We have moved away from those bearish stress levels as the market went a bit lower. Now, of course, at this point, one might ask, are we going to see the trend in traders' net positions continue and just get to a bullish extreme like that? I wouldn't expect that to happen. We can easily see the market go back and rally. And once it does that, we should expect traders, again, moving towards their bearish side. So we shall see what happens. But one thing's for sure, this bearish COT Extreme from February is in place, pushing the market lower. Lean hogs will be the next market, 17% change over here in commercials net positions. It is larger than average. It is a bullish COT change signal coming after a declining few weeks, suggesting some strengthening happening in the next few days. Jumping to the 5 years chart, you can see that we are still in this bearish zone, suggesting in the medium to long term that we should see the market go a little bit lower. A currency is the next one, Australian dollar to be specific. Here we have 15% change in commercials net position. It is a bearish COT change signal greater than average, no question about that. And you can see that we had some bearish COT change signals along the way as the market is headed higher. We are not surprised to see that. We should point out that we are very dynamically moving away from the bullish COT extreme that has been present the end of last year, early this year, right? So the market has headed higher, and we are suddenly seeing not only bearish COT chain signals, but the extreme analysis is pointing towards the bearish side. Of course, if you look at this 5 years chart, we are nothing close to the levels that we seen in 2017, September of 2017, but we are headed in that direction. As you may see, small speculators becoming pretty optimistic about the future of the Australian dollar in itself is suggesting some weakness coming here. Moving on to large speculator COT Extreme, we've got the South African Rand with a 224 report extreme on top of our list. So this, of course, is a bearish COT Extreme suggesting weakness in the medium to long term. You can see that there's room, a little bit of room left for traders to reach even greater extremes. Orange Juice with 190 report extreme is the next market. Again, we are talking about a bearish COT extreme, and you can see how Orange Juice reacted to bearish extremes in the past, I should say, very, very well. So we should expect this market to top, maybe not now, maybe in the next couple of weeks. And then last but not least, we should open crude oil with 160 report extreme. And this, of course, is a bullish COT extreme, suggesting some strengthening ahead of us. Now, don't be concerned because, of course, here at COTbase.com, you can access all the market categories and specific markets, of course, that you may want to trade and analyze. Here in these weekly reviews, we only show you a few market categories. You can definitely look at the newest COT report types like the disaggregated, the traders in financial futures, and the commodity index traders report type, along with the futures only and options only data type if you want. You can, of course, use these wonderful tools that we have for you, the COT Extremes analysis, of course. You have the COT index, the COT move index. These are all tools to analyze the extreme in the market. You have the long-term trend indicator. We have a volume and open interest analysis tool as well. You can go back in time and look at specific reports if you wanted to. Or if you're somebody who trades a few markets, you can dig deep in that market's COT report, like the Australian dollar that I'm showing to you. You can, of course, open these specific data sets that you might be interested in, of course, for futures only, futures and options only data. And of course, you can, there's a lot to do here. You can look at different time frames. You can download images. You can export the data. And by the way, I should mention that we have some very, very useful indicators as well. The COT-based Pro indicator, which includes everything that you see on the website. And above that, you have access to the database as well. All these tools available in NinjaTrader. Now we have also the iCOT intraday indicator, which is our newest indicator available for NinjaTrader, CTrader, and TradingView. This is a wonderful tool for those of you who are interested in analyzing markets on a shorter time frame. We do use the concepts that we learned in COT analysis, but here you can see this is gold on a 1-minute candlestick chart, and you see these wonderful and very, very valuable signals that our indicator produces. There's a lot to learn here as well. Of course, we have some useful videos and written format explanations. So give it a try if you have not yet done so. I hope you enjoyed this review. I appreciate your attention, and I hope to see you in my next COT review. Take care. Goodbye.